Knicks do not relieve any pressure from you. They inbound the ball, they're up the court in seconds, and you force a turnover. The Knicks force a turnover. The Knicks don't care. The Knicks force a turnover on you, and even if you get back on defense or you have 4 guys back on defense, if the Knicks are able to get any amount of space and it's 1-on-5 or 1-on-4, we have seen the Knicks multiple times throw the ball up the court on a turnover and shoot a 3. If you give them any space, they're going to take that 3. They know at this point they're not able to get to the basket because their guys are, the defense is back. So we're just going to shoot an open 3 because their defense is out of position at that point, right? On a fast break opportunity after a turnover, that's when the defense is always out of position. So the Knicks say, we're going to push the ball up in that scenario and we're going to hit it open. We're going to look for the 3 in the transition. And it's worked for them a lot. I think a lot of teams are going to start doing that. Oftentimes we've seen in the NBA where you wait for your offense to get up the court. Or in certain scenarios, we've had like a duo like Dwayne Wade and LeBron where it could just go 2-on-4, 2-on-5 and get a layup. But that's not what we're dealing with. The Knicks kind of just say, well, we're going to force a turnover and we're going to push the ball up to one guy, Jalen Brunson, and Brunson's just going to shoot a 3 in transition. If he makes it, that's obviously the best case scenario. If he doesn't, defense gets a rebound, but because we forced such a fast shot, because we took such a fast shot, all of our guys on offense didn't even make it up the court. So they're already back on defense by the time the rebound comes to the opposing team anyway. So interesting strategy, but I mean, it's worked for the Knicks. I think I think teams might be, starting to adapt to the same strategy and might even be utilizing the same strategy. But yeah, so it's kind of just talking about some of the MO of the Knicks. And yeah, we're talking about Victor just not getting the ball in the paint in the fourth quarter. And yeah, it's pretty mind-boggling to be like, yeah, Victor can't get any shot attempts in the paint, but I just think he was gassed, man. I really do. And I mean, if we're going over some like basic stats, like the Knicks outside of Brunson really did not play well. Like they could not hit anything. They could not hit any shots. And, Karl Anthony Towns, another horrible game. OG Anunoby, kind of an okay game, I guess. Thought Mikal Bridges was a lot better. In the previous game, he had 2 points. We could not have that again. And I also thought Josh Hart I felt like Josh Hart was the second best player for the Knicks all night. I thought, Josh Hart is just that guy that's never going to fill the stat sheet for you, except maybe in the rebound category, because he's usually going to get like double-digit rebounds for a 2 guard, which is hilarious, but he's always been a great rebounder. Hit some timely shots when it felt like the Spurs were trying to pull away, but Hart just hit a timely 3 and kept them within like that 9, 10, 11 range, just kept them within striking distance. He got some key rebounds. He was diving for 50-50 balls. He's just the guy that any team would want on their team. He's kind of like an Alex Caruso, right? Like, can guard on the perimeter, can hit timely shots, and just does all of those timely, invaluable things like 50-50 balls, diving for balls, and just doing whatever he has to do to give the team an advantage somewhere. He's just such a valuable player, and I thought he was their second best player.